What's up, y'all? It's too small to ball. Look, as y'all may know, it's the trade season. So, and if y'all ain't noticed, peep, y'all can look around, peep around, peep. My corner is in construction. It's under it's under construction. I think I said that right now. So my whole setup is underway. I told y'all I'll be on the camera today. I told y'all what we was gonna do. So I want to make sure we are all aware that we are hold on, I'm fixing something. But I want to make sure that we are keeping up with our promises, like I've been telling y'all that I was planning on doing for the rest of this season when it comes to me dropping these blogs and comes to me dropping these things for y'all. I'm still trying to learn this little setup thing. So I keep looking down, I keep trying to make sure everything working because I don't want to mess nothing up. But look, it's some crazy trades that have been happening. Not too crazy where it's dramatically crazy. The only one I think that's like really like we seen it coming, but we didn't really know if it was gonna actually happen is the Anthony Davis move. A whole year later, this man got to up and leave again, and this time he is going to the Wizards. Y'all see that? And I know y'all here for my personal fan take for this, but y'all see that? Y'all see how much like what he went for, like this little or who they gave up. They gave it was Davis, Jaden Hardy, D'Angelo Russell, Dante Exum to the Wizards for Chris Middleton, AJ Johnson. I don't even know how to say that dude's name. Marvin Bagley. I didn't even know he was still in the league. And I'm sorry, I ain't even trying to be funny. I didn't know Marvin Bagley the third was still in the league. That's crazy. And two first round picks and three second round. That's a lot for somebody who's lately been hurt. But like they said, maybe he do better in the East. Maybe he do. Maybe I don't know. We don't know yet. We don't know. But that's I don't. I mean, it's not a trade for this year for sure. And if he stays, and if the Wizards are willing to stay and grow with or work with Anthony Davis, it could work with him and Trey Young, the one and the two, and they got the young kid Shar up there that they still got. So it could still be, I could see Trey Young throwing some lobs to AD. He a defender still. You can't knock him when he's healthy. He's a great defender. Actually, he's not terrible. He's better than what we got. You know what I mean? So it goes from he's not well how would you say it? He's not a liability. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you are kind of gambling on getting somebody like AD right now. He is only 32 years old, but you gotta understand, like, if you get lucky and he give you a good 60 games a year plus the playoffs, add the playoffs in there, y'all might be able to make some noise with AD because we Lakers had him and we were just doing something with him when he was healthy. It wasn't terrible. We had Darvin Ham. We had that we went to the Western Conference Finals. We did the whole stretch and the whole run and things like that with a healthy AD. So things can happen. He's only 32 years old. So I'm not trying to knock him like he's terrible now. He just need to get into shape because we know Luca was there and he was terrible weight wise, they say, but he still was averaging 35 points for the Dallas Mavericks. But then you see when Anthony Davis showed up this season in Dallas, he kind of looked like he gained a lot of weight too. You know what I mean? Because we had him here. It's different between weight and muscle. We can see what it looked like in your face. Like he looked it kind of fluffy a little bit. But, you know, it sucks to be traded within a year. I hope homie didn't like try to buy a house. I hope homie didn't like try to plan a uh I hope he kept his kids here in California for a year. I hope he didn't like do nothing where he thought he was going to stay in Dallas and now he got to up and leave because he just sold his house out here in LA. Feel bad for him though. I really do feel bad for him. He in the Wizards. He's on the Wizards. He's in Washington now, and there's nothing at all that this this come on. It's not the same. It's not the same as LA. Let's be honest. It's not the same. Let's be. I'm in LA. It's not the same. It is not the same. We in the best place. It must be like it sucks. I already know it sucks. So hopefully, dude can find a home and finish his career somewhere. Somewhere. I still don't think this is his final stop. I think he ends up going to. Look at see. Y'all ain't going. Hear me out though. He might finish his career in Chicago because that's what the Bulls need. I know they had a few trades. I know they had a few, but they still need a stretch up there. But I think that's what they need because AD can stretch the floor if he want to. He could punish the paint if he want to. He could do a lot of things for your team and lead a young core if healthy. Obviously, if healthy. Let's go if healthy. But hey, Cooper Flagg's got the team in Dallas now. He's been balling. They've been losing, but he's been balling. And a lot of people they're not gonna touch on and tell you. I'm not trying to make this a black or white thing or international thing, but let's be honest. The NBA wants their own white MVP, white rookie. It's been a minute since they had a Larry Bird. It's been a minute. American raised, you know what I'm saying? MVP. It's been a minute. It's, international players been kicking the NBA's butt. So Cooper Flags, I could see him being on that. You know, I feel bad. He better get this chip quick because they turn on you just as fast. You might be the number one pick now, but people will turn on you quick. This NBA, we seen it come. Like if you ain't out there winning games, you could put up the numbers, but they want you to win games. Shout out to AD was on the Pelicans. I feel like he wasted his great years on the Pelicans when he was young. He was giving you 50-point games, 40-point games. You know what I'm saying? He was out there cooking down there. And where did I get him? First round exit, first round exit, first round exit. Every time it was a first round exit. It never was. It never was what we thought it was. And then hold on, let me text it real quick. But we never thought it was gonna mount to anything. So hopefully Cooper Flash could come and show up because America want it. They want their little Captain America. They already called him Captain America. His last name is Flags. Come on, y'all. It's perfect. It's the perfect thing. And if you a team that might be moving, like the rumor has, like they might be moving, I don't know. It could be something. It could be something special. It very well could be. But that's probably one of the biggest trades. I don't think people care for it like that because it's just AD and we don't know what he's going to do, you know. But and another trade happened. This the other trade. Warriors trading Jonathan Kaminga for with Buddy Hield to the Hawks for Porzingis. That's just another AD situation. Like, what is the Warriors really getting? Like, obviously, Giannis they couldn't get Giannis, so they stopped and then they pivot and went for Porzingis. I don't know why they didn't go after AD. That's another thing. Like, what made y'all not? Y'all should have went after AD. It's like the same thing. You're just swapping and swapping in and out. It's the same thing. I feel like Porzingis is worse than AD though, because defensively, at least you get when you get AD, he's defensively gonna be reliable. You could depend on him. Because what are y'all doing? Obviously, y'all not trading Draymond Green because y'all could put him next to Porzingis. I don't know. Is Porzingis even playing? I haven't. I haven't even seen none of their games. I'm gonna be honest. I almost forgot the dude was in the league, but I'm glad Kuminga's out. Steve Kerr, the disrespect he was being really the disrespect was dude remained professional, but most of us we all know we ain't gonna be sitting at the end of that bench while you over here playing people I know I'm better than and the world know I'm better than you just sitting there and you just sitting there playing them like Kuminga didn't just cook in the playoffs when Curry got hurt. They got put out, but he did carry. He just needed some help. Draymond Green couldn't do nothing for him. He needed some help. Where was Butler? Kaminga was out there doing what he could do. He displayed it. And the fact that you come in and you just disrespect the dude and it's just like, here, we're gonna sit you on the bench. Then you go sit there and you're gonna talk about how then you try to what do you call it? You try to kill his value and the trade value of him in the market by saying he don't understand basketball. Aren't you the coach? Isn't the coach supposed to help somebody develop? I think it's better for you to just say, "Hey, look, I'm not a developing coach." We knew who was developing players up there for you. It was Mike Brown. We knew Steve Kerr inherited a team from that nobody wants to talk about. Mark Jackson had Steph Curry when he was young and Klay Thompson. And then Steve Kerr came along and all of a sudden they doing good. He developed them dudes and they got to a point. And Steve Kerr didn't even do anything because he had Luke Walton. Then he had Kenny Atkins. He had who else was on the bench with him during the time Steve Kerr been coaching in his championship runs? Mike Brown, who was probably the biggest key, like, because you see when Mike Brown left, what happened? Mike Brown went to the Kings. He made the Kings look like they was going to win a chip that year when he got there. And where was Steve Kerr? Struggling. So I'm glad that Kaminga, we can finally see what this kid could do going to the Hawks. I don't know what their situation is down there because, like I said, I don't be paying attention to them like that. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Shout out to y'all Hawk fans or whatever. But I think he can display some. I think he could cook some a little bit down there. I think he's gonna show. He's gonna be able to grow and be who he was supposed to be for the Warriors. I don't think they're gonna have a Jordan Poole situation because it's different. He got traded. You know what I'm saying? Jordan Poole went and got a bag. They gave him a bag. Well, they traded. I think no, they traded Jordan Poole. My fault. Correction. They traded Jordan Poole, but he didn't. He got a bag and got an attitude. You know what I mean? Like he caught an attitude, and he had to get like chin check real quick. So that was a true issue. And he got traded or whatever, and they let him go, and then he went to the Wizards. Then he could see his play. Like when you go to small markets and the lights ain't bright no more, you sometimes some of these players that were disciplined here go over to another team and they don't even know how to be that no more. They don't know how to be that no more. They trying to figure it out, you know? So and I kind of get it because some of these dudes are young and you becoming a millionaire and stuff like that. You don't know what your nobody's teaching you really how to, you know, be responsible and be reliable and be because you're young. But his mouth got him too far. So that's Jordan Poole's thing. So I don't see Kaminga. He looks more humble. He quiet. He stayed professional the whole time where he was not getting no place. Most players would be throwing a fit, trying to kill the team chemistry. If there was even a chemistry identity, he still remained. He even came into a game and cooked real quick. He still played professional, even though he knew he requested he wanted to be gone and things like that. So shout out to Kaminga for getting up out of the Warriors, man. And it's not even about the Warriors, bro. It's about Steve Kerr. Warriors, y'all need to get rid of Steve Kerr. That dude is it's over. It's over with. He shouldn't even be there anymore coaching. Like y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. He got his chips, but he shouldn't be there still. He should be gone. That's my take on Steve Kerr. He should be gone. He shouldn't even be there. And y'all can hate it or love it because I really don't care. I really don't care. It's too many other coaches out there that's probably got way more respect and understand how to develop players. But I really don't care. And everybody keep trying to figure out what I'm trying to find I'm trying to find some news. But everybody's trying to figure out what Giannis and the Bucks are about to do now because I thought Golden State was looking at I don't be navigating through this. I have it on my phone, but this is different on here. I'm sorry guys. But Golden State. Oh, I thought something happened. I was about to say, I thought breaking news happened. But Golden State was looking at him, so we know that didn't happen. Um, everybody's like waiting for this is the other one I was gonna say. Chris Paul finally left got out the Clippers, man. That need to be talked about. The Clippers thing need to definitely be talked about. Need to definitely be looked at because there's some things going on over there, man. They might be cursed, like everybody keeps saying. They just might be cursed. It's some, I don't know if this these ads is crazy. Uh, but yeah, they just might be cursed, y'all. Why are y'all talking? We don't want y'all to talk. Pause y'all videos. How y'all go from 6 and what 14 or something like that in the first half, 6 and 20, and then go 17 and 5, and then now y'all want to come? Let's just say, allegedly, James Harden asked for the trade, and then you ask James Harden, and then Harden will tell you he didn't ask for the trade, but he in there contradicting the hell out of himself because he's saying he didn't do it. Then he's saying, but then again, I thought about what they can to help the Clippers' future, what I can do to help them in the future and stuff like that. And I chose the Cavs. All that sound like you requested a trade, dude, because it was premeditated, obviously. Um, was Chris Paul really the problem in this whole situation? You hear that he was a tough locker dude, but some people need the tough guy, you know. Um, the Lakers better not. I hear rumbling, and the Lakers better not because if he gets bought out going after going to the Raptors, which he might get bought out, it's most likely he gets bought out. See, look, it says the Raptors will not require Chris Paul to report to the team and could still discuss moving him before Thursday. See, they're gonna move him again. He not even for this day. I didn't even read that part. They plan on getting rid of him anyway. So, anyways, that proves my point. So if he gets moved or waived, then now he can play ball because that's usually what happens. The pre-free agency happens right after tomorrow's trade deadline. Then you start hearing people get waived. Then you start hearing people getting signed. Now people start trying to finalize they playoffs contracts because you got contenders trying to like the people that are going into the playoffs and plan on being contenders. They starting to finalize that last two roster seats, maybe one. They got those spots there. And Chris Paul as a veteran and a tough veteran guy on the Lakers. I know y'all want to hear me talk about the Lakers because that's what my subs are. So I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. Like, what would you do? Like, does Chris Paul outweigh Gabe Vincent in a situation? Like, if you was like, who would I rather have, a Chris Paul or a Gabe Vincent? I mean, Chris Paul's respected. He's a vet on the floor. Obviously, he's another like coach on the floor. He's another ball handler. So now you have options. Then LeBron finally gets to play with Chris Paul, even though they both old. Now it's gonna look like an old person home. But who do you really like? I don't know who he would play. Like, I don't like Gabe Vincent. I hope y'all know that. Y'all can go through my videos. I've been trying to like get this dude off the team for the longest, so I'm with whatever. So I'll tell you straight up, if we got to get Chris Paul here, and you gonna tell me he gonna give me a good 5 minutes better than Gabe Vincent, and actually stick around and probably be a value piece in the playoffs like he was with Booker, maybe. It was a few years ago. I mean, he don't look like he aged none like that bad, you know. He's not he don't care about scoring, you know. He's still one of my best point guards up out there. Like I still got him like that because when I was playing basketball, I was a point guard, so I like watching his highlights. He came in with the Hornets and he was cooking. Like that's who Chris Paul was. Then he dunked on Dwight Howard. Nobody remembers that. But he isn't a pass first point guard and a defensive player. So you tell me how that go. Lakers last time the Lakers got somebody in that situation, it was Rondo, and they won the chip, regardless of where it was. But we had a great year with Rondo, you know. Um, and just in case LeBron needs some time off, a day off, or whatever y'all want to do, he's trying to play these back to backs, which is crazy. You got Chris Paul there, just in case. Knock on wood. I can't find no wood. I hope this table's wood. Somebody, one of our ball handlers go down. We got Chris Paul there. You know, you don't got to worry about giving the ball to Vando to bring the ball up in the second unit or whatever. Whenever you need somebody to have the ball, if they're trapping Luca or trapping AR, vice versa. You might need a Chris Paul there to be able to get settle things down, be a version of the coach on the floor, and uh trust his vision and his veteranism. I don't know if that makes sense, but you gotta trust those things. You gotta expect those things from him. If he's coming here, I'm willing to take that sacrifice. I don't know about y'all, but I'm willing to go there. That sacrifice popping for us. I really am. Sorry, my computer's on the timer for some reason, and I got it plugged up. Told you I'm still trying to figure it out. My bad. But so I'm not shocked if he gets waived. It's not the biggest news, but it's news. The Lakers still has yet traded DA. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for my phone to go breaking news within the next 12 hours. Because trade deadline is tomorrow Eastern time at 3 p.m. That's 12 p.m. my time. So we are what 10 o'clock right now. We got about 14 hours. I want to hear some news. I want to hear something that's gonna break the internet, the ESPN. I need to hear something. Is LeBron lying to us saying that he gonna finish it here? It look like he gonna finish in LA. Is DA on the trading block? Is Austin Reeves gonna get traded? Like I don't want none of that. Austin Reeves, no, I don't want that to happen. But in this business of the NBA, you don't know what can happen. Like these owners and these GMs, they just be throwing stuff at the wall and hoping something stick. And if you're gonna make it great, you're gonna make it great. Because if you're gonna build around Luca, I still think AR is the best two guard next to Luca, other than when Kyrie was his two guard, and other than Brunson. Because it's like that. He had Brunson, and he had Kyrie, and then he got AR and LeBron. You know, it's gifted. He got so in that situation, you would hope the Lakers don't trade AR just because what Luca can do from the sixth seed, it don't matter. He got Dallas to the finals, I believe, from the sixth seed, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that's what he did, and we gonna have to. I'm gonna come back with that and let y'all know if that's right. Y'all let me know down in the comments if I'm right, but I believe that's what happened. Um, I know I said I was gonna go live tomorrow with the whole trade deadline thing, but I'm probably not because I got a notification and I looked it up and it looks like it's actual facts that YouTube doesn't push live, so I'll just be live and for no reason, and none of y'all will get no notification about me being live. It just says over my thing that I'm live. That stopped. So it's a lot of YouTube things I'm learning now that I'm trying to be more consistent with these drops. That I'm not supposed to drop more than 3 videos because y'all only gonna get 3 notifications. If I drop another video, say two or three. But if I drop another video, if I drop too many videos in one day, they ain't gonna tell you. You know, so it's not gonna go get pushed. The first one's gonna get pushed, but the other one's not. Um, so with all that being said, I don't know what the Lakers are gonna do. I don't know what they're gonna do, y'all. It's almost like nervous hour when you don't know, but then also at the same time from a fan's perspective and a Lakers fan perspective for the longest, we know how the Lakers operate and how they move. They move with speculation because somebody's always because if we're terrible, they're always going to try to have us in trade. No matter we're mediocre, terrible. Sometimes if they're good, you're gonna have the Lakers. You're expecting the Lakers to make a move. You don't know what's gonna happen. It's random. So we got 14 hours to see if LeBron James is still gonna be a Laker. To see if Da, who I want out the Lakers, the please basketball gods get him up out of here. I've been screaming this for the past whenever he's terrible, because he's most likely always all the time terrible. Because I'm tired of his crying, whining face. He's like a kid that's always in trouble. Like you just see their face, they expect to be in trouble. Like why are you whining? Why are you? I didn't get to get the toy. Why are you whining, bro? Like that's how I feel. That's how I feel about him. But it's left to be seen. We're gonna see how that goes. It's my heart though. I'm like thinking. I'm like. Because that AD for Luka trade was crazy. I remember I was at work when that happened, and I didn't literally. I just got a table, and I'm like, okay. I go to the back. We have a little TVs on a thing on the at the bars and stuff like that. But I go to the back, and somebody comes to me and says, "Just what happened?" I'm like, "What?" They're like, "You got the Lakers got Luca." I was like, "Yeah, right. Y'all lying." I was like, "Ain't no way." I pull my phone out. Sure enough, my buddy that hit me up all the time, he blowing my phone up. Hey, 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 hey! Lakers just got Luca for AD. The way it happened, you would think somebody something worse happened, like something bad happened, like the world, the basketball world stopped. Like the feeling stopped. And as a Laker fan, because I know y'all ain't Laker fans, that I know, but Dallas and Laker fans, I'm pretty sure y'all felt it. Like y'all didn't know what the heck happened because it was like people was like it was next to like people thought it was April Fool's joke. They just thought it was, and I don't know how you think it is an April Fool's joke, and we in February and this is happening, but whatever. They thought somebody got hacked. They thought I thought it was a lie. I'm like, no way. So I just was just going through and ESPN, sure enough, boom, right in your face. Like, so like I said, you don't know. And yesterday was the year anniversary for that trade. So you don't know what can happen. Like I said, it could be a LeBron. It could be just as big. It could be a Giannis, which is expected. Because like I said, Luca wasn't expected. Luca wasn't expected. LeBron's not expected. It's just wishful and hopeful thinking. DA is wishful and hopeful thinking, but it's not as big for the world, but it'll be big for me because I want him gone. Um, who else would have an impact like that? Steph Curry? Like imagine that. Like you just like Steph Curry been traded back to the Hornets. Like what? You'll be tripping out. Like it's one of those. But I'll tell you one thing, and I'm gonna let y'all go, and I'm gonna be gone. I'm gotta go. I gotta get up out of here. Kawhi Leonard might be on the trading block. And if the Flippers plan on throwing everything away, give us Zubox, man. We'll give you DA. You might as well just take him because we don't even want him. Y'all can have him. Y'all can go ahead and keep him. We don't want him here. That's a fact. I'm speaking for us. We don't want DA here. I'm tired of it. Give me Zubox because I can imagine Zoop and Luca. They got the little international little connection they got going on. They can do the little screens and stuff like that, and you got somebody who like we drafted Zoo, we just gave up on him too soon. But imagine now he's all like he's who he is now. Like I don't want to use the word groom because it sounds weird, but he's who he is now. Like dude can hold his own. Like that I'd be terrified for DA. And when AD was here, I don't understand how he was letting Zubac cook him. So I'm like, come on down. Come on, because he gonna eat here. He gonna eat here and he gonna play defense. He ain't gonna be worried about trying to score really like that. And I'm tired of that. I'm tired of this dude crying. And he could pass. I'm just tired of DA crying, man. Like he can man. So I know y'all don't like y'all not even in the house with us no more. So come on, Flippers. Come on down. Come send him down, send him on down to downtown LA from Inglewood. That's about a 15-minute drive. Come on. Come on, Zoo. We'll take you. You can take DA. Swap. Let's do a little quick swap real quick because I'm taking him. But Kawhi, my thing, I was going to say, that's going to trigger everything. That's going to let me know they rebuilding. Kawhi, the Clippers trying to get out of the Kawhi business and try to get their picks back, like everybody thinking this is about to happen. They just might do a trade with OKC. Remember I said it. Remember I said it. Because I know the Bucks. Nah. I'm not gonna even say that, but nah. But remember, but it might do it, and it might work for OKC because getting somebody like Kawhi who hot right now, you can milk him for this year like the Raptors did. Get that chip, get that back to back real quick, and do your thing. I'm still a Laker fan at the end of the day, but I'm a realist. Come on now, don't hate me for that. I'm a realist, Laker fans. We good here. We good here. So don't try to think I'm trying to build the Clippers or build OKC. I'm just being honest. Being honest. Kawhi to the OKC not gonna be too bad. I know y'all Thunder fans is over there thinking about it because if they selling, then they selling. We got 14 hours to shock the world, y'all. 14 hours counting down right now to shock the world. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments. I ain't about here, so I'm looking around trying to make sure everything good. I hope I addressed enough. If not, I'll be back later to address some more things and break some news as it goes. This is new. This is like new territory ish for me because I built this at my house. I'm still trying to get things together. I'm still trying to get my wall together. It's driving me nuts because it's plain. I need to go do something about that. I'm about to get some things behind me, but I needed to get this information out for y'all. So like and subscribe to the video. Shout out to those who've been liking the video and commenting the video. And shout out to the ones that have been subscribing. To all my new subscribers out there. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all showing the love. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. And come on to the comments and be honest. Let's have a conversation because I love when people give me their point of views of things and stuff like that. And I'll argue with you too if I have to. It's too small a ball. Let's keep the conversation going. I'm out.